snorting to another ballad. No, I'm teasing you. A couple of years ago, the quartet decided we wanted something a little different. We loved the Fats Waller tunes, and we'd had such a great time with them, but we thought, well, we'd like to branch out and do something a little bit different. And so we found out that George Gershwin and Fats Waller were fast friends, great friends. They had shared piano benches together in styles and swapped lies and had a little Jack Daniels probably together, you know? And tea. And they had a great time together. So we kind of investigated that, and along with that came some phenomenal music from Gershwin. And our arranger, David Wright, who, by the way, has arranged everything that you've heard tonight, and I want you to all know we have sung them all real close to what he had in mind. He doesn't like for us to point him out in the audience, and we're going to spare him tonight, but he's sitting over here. So anyway. So in the next song, anything goes wrong, it's his fault. Not a problem. But anyway, so we said we wanted something kind of new, something challenging, and he said, I've kind of been mulling over in my brain here the past 6 months. He said, Gershwin did a beautiful tune called Rhapsody, and he said, I feel some words for this, and he said, I feel a real need to put this down on paper. And lo and behold, it came to us, all 19 pages of it, complete, and we mentioned to him that it was an instrumental. Didn't seem to bother him. It still doesn't bother him that the thing's an instrumental, and it has some wonderful words. And I want to explain where the words came from. And David's just a small-town boy. He's raised in the South. And when he came away he graduated from a small college, and he came to New York City. He came in on a bus in the Port of Authority with a couple of bags, and that was about what he had. And he was going to Columbia University. If you come into the Port of Authority or any large city like that on the bus, you know that there's no English spoken there. There are 500 different dialects, and you're a stranger in your own land. And so when David got off the bus, he was both excited, thrilled, and terrified with New York City. So ladies and gentlemen, from the heart and the pen of David Wright, we bring you his recollections of New York in Rhapsody in Blue.
Like ants in a relentless brigade, stepping and stopping and starting as if they must obey some voice above directing their flow. Somehow the stir bemuses me so. I am simply bounding with sounding alive with the jive of this tone. I am simply blasting the blasting the flare of the sea. Ruckus rocks me, my blasting my brain. I fall and sing. dun, dun, dun. Under the avenue, the packed masses rumble along. Hammering, clamoring. Through a dark corridor, the train passes thundering on. And roaring past the station wall, CD with graffiti, the deafening noise gets worse. I'm staring at blank faces of all races, then I discover somebody stole my purse.
Say, honey, I sure hope you had American Express. You should never leave home without it.
Into Grand Central, now the train clatters. Opens the doors and now the crowd scatters. Like a brigade of marching ants surging out of the ground. Dun, 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 onto the busy corners, mad merging merry-go-round. Dun, 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 dun,
I get away into a tall building, into an elevator now filling.
skyward we go up to the top story. As if the omens ran glory, I hear the sound. I hear a song in every avenue, bustling, shouting, dark clouds, broken heart crying, gentle wind sighing. Music is there in every subway train rolling, drum each little sound from every corner in town. It plays to me. Each sound is like music to me. It's playing this chorus I hear the music of the night rising above the flashing light. I hear the music of the great white wave, play the dazzling glamour of the late night sway. Oh, the blazing up air is hovering up in the air, the distant sound of many songs ascending, mixing and tuning into a melody with rhythm and harmony too. And suddenly there's jazz. The pounding rhythm of the sidewalks and the subways and the avenues and side streets in the heart of New York. I feel it, the bustling, elevated, pulsing and convulsing in this ocean of commotion is a part of New York. And it's a part of that Rhapsody, grand air, the music rising out over this land. Hear the music. This jiving jumble is the magic and the majesty, the spirit and the splendor of the town of New York.